Hi Taurus, I hope you're doing well. This is Naveen Ferguson. You've reached the channel. Welcome. We will be doing a bonus reading for you for the 22nd to the 24th of March 2023. Okay, so Taurus, remember to please like, share, subscribe to the channel. Hit the bell icon and feel free to further support the channel by becoming a Patreon member at patreon.com/Naveen Ferguson. The link is in the description box below. And Taurus, becoming a Patreon member is the best way to help support the channel because where I currently am in the world, YouTube monetization does not exist. So the best way to support the channel and the growth of it is by becoming a Patreon member. Also remember that I am offering personal readings at this time. And the information for that is also in the description box below. Okay, so we have the 22nd, the 23rd, and the 24th Taurus. Let's see what's happening. Okay, so the Knight of Cups, Taurus. So remember, this is a bonus reading, so it's not going to go fully in depth. It's just going to give you a snapshot of what's happening, or at least the important things as best as I cooperate with the universe, what we believe you probably should be aware of. Okay, so Taurus, it would seem on the 22nd, either you or another person is going to be approaching you with an offer of love, which is pretty cool, I think. Now, this offer of love, see the engine that's roaring out there? Apparently a car is speeding off. Apparently this, it may not necessarily just be in love. It could be love for some of you. Some of you, it could be a promotion. It could be a business deal. It could be a family dynamic that everybody decided to come together to do something out of love, maybe to invest into something together. Or, it could be anything under the sun like that. A project finally going through and it's very exciting. Everybody on the team is like ready to go and is very passionate about it. It's a lot of love, a lot of enthusiasm, a lot of cooperation. Okay. But, for the aspect of love itself in general, either you are approaching someone very swiftly on the 22nd with love, you've made a decision to move forward with this, to offer you a cup of love, or vice versa. Someone could be coming towards you with a love opportunity. Okay, so like just letting you know, hey, I like you. Okay, let's see the clarification for the Knight of Cups. Oh my gosh, I should have said that. I felt like two people at the same time were probably coming towards each other as well in certain respects. So, the Knight of Swords. I really should have said that, Taurus. The Knight of Swords. It would seem, in certain respects, that not only is there someone either approaching you in love or you approaching them or whatever given scenario that is, it would seem that you may have another offer of love, but coming more in a business mentality, almost like someone coming towards you and saying, hey, you are this, I am this, it works, we should move forward together, and that could be in a business opportunity, like I said, family dynamics, whatever the case may be. But clearly there is another person who is going to be approaching you more so from a more calculated circumstance. So it's not to say that they don't have passion. I'm not saying that, but they think a bit more with their head, okay, versus this other person who is thinking a bit more with their heart, okay. And I'm also sensing for some of you, this situation already involves you and another person. Like for some of you, Taurus, you're already in something. However, your lives take you away from one another, okay? Whereby you could be a bit more on the intellectual side, or they could be, and vice versa. You could be more on the passionate side, and they could not be. You know what I mean? And it's like you're approaching things at two different ends. Your work may take you out of having time together, or them. You can flip it around however it works for you. But there seems to be something whereby, for some of you, you need to probably address this. Okay? So the first end of things, a lot of you Taurus, it was very auspicious. But for some of you, it's more of a warning that this day on the 22nd, perhaps you need to reassess the connection that you have so that you can have a bit more of this, where the horses are approaching one another. Because right now there could be a slight divide happening in the relationship. That's otherwise a reasonable, nice relationship. Okay? So Spirit say take a card on that. Yeah, look at that. There has to be a passionate connection reinforced, okay? The universe is trying to help you in whatever relationship structure this is. This is the Ace of Wands, passion, hands-on in your company type thing. Company together, company in business, whatever the case may be, but a passionate forward momentum that's happening here, okay? Whether that's new love affairs, whether that's love affairs that already exist and you just need to kind of cooperate, finagle one's what do you call it, schedule, so you can have more time with one another to cultivate the passion. That's what's coming through for the 22nd Taurus. And I'm trying not to go too deep because this is supposed to be a bonus message. So just keep that in mind. On the 23rd, what's happening, Taurus? Yeah, look at that. The debate about the cup of love or the situation. You're holding your cup of love. You're being very calculated in certain respects. Does this work? Do we work? Should you continue cultivating and nurturing this cup of love? You're in a particular mindset. So clearly on the 22nd, there was talks, there was meetings, there was, whatever the case may be. And now you're reflecting on the 22nd, on the 23rd, you're in reflection. Okay, so, and that's fine. Take the time to think about it. Let's see the clarification for the Page of Cups. Yeah, look at that. See, patience. Okay, temperance. There's a certain ebb and flow that's happening in this relational construct right now, and you just need a little bit of time to consider all the details, whether it's right for you, whether you're right for the person, whether there's certain things that need to be focused on more than others, and how much time would this take, and should you really be moving either as fast or as slow as things are, whatever the situation is for you. But it's clear that you are reflecting, okay? And you couldn't ask for a better clarification. Temperance, that is like a reflective card, like take your time. And it's fine, reflect. You have to do what's right and what's true to you, what's authentic to you, you know what I mean? So let's take a look at the 24th. Look at that. The Seven of Pentacles, Taurus. So now you on the 23rd, you reflected a bit more on your heart, emotional spectrum. And now on the 24th, you're reflecting more on the practical aspects of life. What are you bringing to the table? What are you nurturing? And vice versa. What do they bring to the table? Are they on the same line of nurturing your and theirs? What do you call it? Career dynamics, their family dynamics. What do their future aspects of thought look like when it comes to moving forward in life? Are they on a luxury type vibe as you are? Are they like living life as the way you want to? Is there certain things that you need to consider about the way they nurture things, the way they develop things? Does it conflict with you or does it cooperate with you? Can you adapt? What type of fertilizer does this whole thing need? You know what I mean? Do you have other possibilities that you haven't thought of? And I looked at these sheep in the background. They're looking almost like considering. You know what I mean? Is it time to really move forward with being a bit more exclusive? I'm sensing for some of you. Hold on for a second. Night, stop that. My dog is sleeping and he started to snore. You're really thinking on the practical aspects of things, on the 24th, which is quite fine. Let's see the clarification for the Seven of Pentacles, Taurus. Yeah, look at that. See, that's what I was talking about with the whole your world type thing and their world. Does it work? It's clarified by the King of Wands. This is literally you looking at your kingdom. You have the physical nature of what makes your life. And are you ready to really intertwine that in another person's life or them, vice versa? You know what I mean? And this, again, it doesn't necessarily just have to be relational. It could be business. It could be family, whatever the case may be. It's some type of joining, some type of assessing a physical construct of life whereby it would change things. You understand? You have you're used to living a certain way. It's coming through with the King of Wands. You're used to looking a certain way. You're used to vibing a certain way. You understand? And now you have to reassess the physical attributes of your world if you are going to entertain this love dynamic in whatever form it takes for you. Okay? So we're saying take your time, be authentic to yourself, and a lot of other things will start to fall in place, so you can really rationalize and see if this really is something that you really should, take stock in. So we say take card. Yeah, look at that, the 5 of Wands. It's not an easy decision, Taurus. Is not an easy decision, nor should it be in a certain respect, because sometimes in life you really do have to scrutinize. That's why you have the Temperance card here. Okay, take the time that you need. I'm sure the other person may also understand that, because they're probably conflicted too. It's not just you, okay, or the other people involved, whatever the case may be for you. Okay, Taurus. So yeah, I really do hope that this has helped you in some type of way for the 22nd, the 23rd, and the 24th, to give you more clarity on what's going on in your life and how you probably should consider approaching it. Yeah, so Taurus, please remember to like, share, subscribe to the channel, hit the bell icon, and feel free to further support the channel by becoming a Patreon member at patreon.com/Naveen Ferguson. The link is in the description box below. And remember that I am offering personal readings at this time, and the information for that can also be found in the description box below. I wish you all the best, Taurus. Bye.